you have the apple, but just one slot above it, right? So it's like a near miss. And in the beginning of the slot machines, where it was like complete Wild West, no regulation whatsoever, the programs were actually coded this way to produce near misses because they give you more dopamine. Because it's like, oh my god, I almost had it, right? Then you have to keep trying. And they had to regulate this. It is really fascinating. If something feels awkward, it might be the best direction to go to. Awkward sometimes means you're on the right path, and something that I've learned recently. If something feels awkward, you're out of your comfort zone, and that probably means you are telling something that is very true to your heart. And very, like, true in general. Because if it's true to your heart, it will also resound as truth to people who then experience what you've created. That is very powerful stuff. That's very powerful. Like, people feel when something is authentic. Let's see. Endless. If I click this, it should show the new background. It did not show the new background because I did not set it. This feeling of being 16 never goes away. No. No. I still feel like I'm 18 years old or whatever, and then it's just like, oh my god. Every time I think about my age, I'm like, what? No. Yeah, you realize that age is really just a number, and every time you see an adult or whatever that is 50 years old, there is still an 18-year-old person in there, and it's so interesting. And that is why if you see a president at 70 years old, it's just a toddler. It's just a guy who has no fucking idea. Nobody has any clue what they're doing. JavaScript is still my probably one of my favorite languages. It's just so fun to work with. And people are trying to get rid of the fun of JavaScript by introducing TypeScript. It's fine. TypeScript is cool. Can only buy one pack. That's amazing, right? There are people who say that you should keep your classes to about 100 lines. And I'm like, really? But then you just end up with like 1,000 files. At some point, there's just going to be a bit of a mess, I guess. You just have to find the way that you wanna work with your mess, or that works for you, I guess. Because I don't know, if I don't really like having that many different files. If I really want to have a class with a limit of 100 lines, then this would already be like 80 classes. I don't know if that's better. I don't know if that's better. Today the plumber was here and he investigated our wall. And he took a look at it and he's like, well, there is no water pipe behind it. It must be a chimney. Right? And I was like, no. The chimney sweep was here and he said it's not a chimney, so it must be a water pipe. But then the plumber today said, yeah, but there's no water anywhere. So what you're gonna do is on the December 30th, they're gonna open this bad boy up. They're gonna open it up and then we will see what's behind this door. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I want to see what's behind it. Is it a decomposing body? I don't know. It's a piece of art, yeah. Did the entity break through now? No, it is still trying. Nice. What are you playing?
Sorry?
What are you playing?
My own song.
Ah, cool. Can you play it?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
Yeah.
We will just chill by the sunset.
Sorry?
We will just chill by the sunset.
Okay. Yeah. It's just good place to play.
It is. Do you have like an online presence, like a SoundCloud or whatever?
Not yet.
Not yet?
I'm about to. I'm in the studio, but yeah, it is taking long.
All right.
But not there yet. Yeah. Maybe
All right.
next year.
Maybe next year. Make it this year.
Maybe this year.
Just do it.
I mean, we are doing it, but it's like it's a project with more people.
All right.
So yeah, just finding time where everybody has time, you know.
Right. So there's
At the end of the month we have the second session, so
okay. So there is a chance it can still be released this year.
of course. But I'm taking it easy, you know. It's like
All right.
no pressure.
No pressure indeed. It is so weird. Like I'm like, people are already cooked because they're scrolling through TikTok and Reels and Shorts and whatever. The dopamine levels are already, sky high. And then you give them chatbots like this, and then you give them basically infinite porn and whatever. It's just not making us better humans. It is actually not good for humanity, is what I'm thinking. I think it's really, really scary. I think this is one of the things that should be really looked at and regulated, or even not outright banned, because banning things usually doesn't help. But something needs to happen. Oh, I just found a bug. Yeah. If you win, wait a minute. If you win, you get the cool sparkles, and then you continue, and then the sparkles continue. Huh. You thought I didn't see it. You thought I wouldn't catch you, but I did. I did catch you. It's from this. I just think this is so cool. This is how it started 12 years ago. This is how it started, and this is how it's going.
Stop killing games consumer movement, which has many shared goals with the initiative. I'd like to clarify.
Isn't that crazy?
A video game. The second slide.
He's sitting in the European Parliament hearing talking about how games should be, handled when a publisher is done with them. Like, for example, live service games and stuff like that. Ross is amazing. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I still have this one. Incinerate 6 and heal 6. Oh my god, this might actually be my end. I can try to fracture it. Yeah. But this one is going to debuff me, so maybe I will need to... Hold on. I will do this, so this one is... What the hell? I played a new card, why is it not targeting the nearest enemy? I see. Okay, I found a bug. I'm sorry, I have to fix it. I'm sorry, I have to fix it. That's not good. That is not good. Let's see. Script, card game. Oh no, pressing escape too soon. It's not a good idea. Oh, Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Fate and Despair. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Wednesday? Hello Renapunk, hello Tarok, hello Nick Sinali, how are you guys? A 35 stream streak, oh my god, that is a long streak indeed. You're currently playing Deltarune, very nice. And you're also cheating your way through. You managed to cheat your way through, huh? Today we're gonna take a look at a few areas in the game that still, have a lot of potential, as does the entire game, I would say. Are there cheats in Fate and Despair? Yes, but I'm not gonna say. I mean, one way you can cheat is you can open up your save file, you can open up your meta statistics and just play around with the numbers, because the metastats and the save games, they're all just JSON files. You can edit them and then change the numbers to ridiculous numbers and ludicrous numbers, and then see if the game still holds up. Good to see everybody again, yes. Those bullet patterns are 95% as, especially in secret encounters. Yeah, I can see that happening. I can see that it is very frustrating. It was already very frustrating in Undertale, to be honest. And I feel like Toby Fox is going even harder on those in Deltarune. Because, I don't know, I'm cheating where I can. How do you cheat like that? I don't know, is there like a mod that makes it so that you don't get hit by them? Or how do you do that? Or is it also just text file that you can edit? I assume it is a mod, right? Do you think that the game should support something like that from the start? Like, should there be a cheat menu? I think in Celeste, I think there was like an accessibility menu, right? Where you could actually enable cheats and stuff like that. There is an Undertale mod tool. All right, that sounds cool. Yeah, Undertale mod tool also works for Deltarune. It kind of makes sense. I completely forgot about this. But did you guys know that Persona 6 is coming out? I completely forgot about that. Nothing much is known apparently, but it seems to be, I don't know, it looks like it has a tie-in with Resident Evil. But I actually cannot wait how they progress from 5. I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to do. Which is basically a tool capable of manipulating game maker games. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, but that looks really, really cool. I personally don't play these kind of games. Okay, fair enough. So I think I started with 3 and 4, or was it the other way around? But I never got that far. But we did play Persona 5. I think we played for around 120 hours. Or more, I don't know. You just find an object heart, which is basically an object that takes damage, and remove collision from it. Oh, that's cool. That's very interesting. But yeah, if you are into that sort of thing, there you go. Hello, Jackneck, how are you doing? How are you holding up? How is everybody holding up? How is the weather for you, Renapunk? Is it actually hot for you as well? I still don't know. It is still too hot. Apparently it's gonna cool down today. Let's see. Apparently it's gonna cool down today. We have 30 degrees right now. And it's going to have... there's going to be a thunderstorm in the afternoon. We will see. Can I see that on Google? I think they have a bit of a forecast. It says... 32 degrees until 3 p.m. and 26 degrees for 5 p.m. Interesting. So it actually goes down. We're gonna have 18 degrees at 3 a.m. I'm kind of excited for that. I'm gonna set an alarm clock and open all the windows. Wait, it's 23 in Linz? No way. There's no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the only thing that Linz is better than in Vienna. Right now. Me and Katrin were super confused about it, as we have no idea why and how that happens, but still removing majority of damage from bullet makes the game massively easier. Okay. Yeah, I remember from Undertale sometimes it was really unfair. Like it was not fun. One of the reasons why I didn't continue playing it. But yeah. We don't have it as bad as you guys. It hovers around 25 degrees mark. quite windy and dry. Even had thunderstorms last Sunday. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, we will see. Apparently it's cooling down today. The other thing that I want to show you guys, because we were talking about GTA 6, right? Apparently PlayStation 5 has a special deal with GTA 6 so that they're actually showing it on the main screen, like in a completely custom theme, so that everybody knows that this is coming. Isn't that insane? I mean, people are saying this is basically an ad for GTA 6, and I kind of agree, you know, I kind of agree. But that is insane, dude. Dude, look at this. This is the home screen of PlayStation. This is on your home screen. You start your PlayStation, and this is the first thing you see on your home screen. It's like a complete takeover. And then, of course, the price is £69.99. I don't think that's an accident. Had no way of mitigating damage at all in one of the encounters though. Oh, really? So instead I just fired up cheat engine and used speed hacks, slowing the game down to 25%. Wow. Improve my reaction time. See, that is something that I think should be an accessibility setting in the game, honestly. Because I did that in tournament. Why can Toby Fox not do it? £17 indeed. Yeah, dude, but I think this is like, this is going to be an insane event when this comes out. But the takeover, apparently they didn't even do that for the first party games. Not even for God of War, not even for Spider-Man. Like, this is the only time they have like this complete takeover on the home screen. And nobody knows, but nobody knows exactly what kind of deal they have. But Sony apparently has a deal with Rockstar where they have... Oh, my mouse just died. Where they have complete... you know, they can say that it's the best and whatever. Let me just get my cable. It's best played on PlayStation and stuff like that, you know? They can say that legally because they probably paid a lot of money to be able to do that. This is probably one of the only few remaining times where we have console wars, guys. Because, I don't know, maybe the console wars are dead. Dead mouse on Mothership's table, where's the cat when you need him? It lives, it lives. There we go. Real method over here. What is a real method? But yeah, I thought this was really, really interesting. It goes to show that this is not. This is gonna be quite intense when it comes out. Anybody, if you excited about it yet? Are you excited? You should be. You see, I think what they also mentioned is that they even changed the app icons. Like when you start the PlayStation app or whatever on your mobile phone, they added the palm trees of GTA 6 in the background. They are going all in on that. It's kind of crazy. Okay. So, there was a Trackmania speedrunner that would break every world record until someone looked at his demo recordings and noticed that he was slowing the game down to improve his reaction time. Oh my god. He was like Neo. I mean, couldn't you also just take something to improve your reaction time and nobody would ever know? You know, some drugs. I just hope it flops solely for a reason that if it will be impressively hilarious. No other reason. Nixon Nani has at least 3 buckets reserved of Schadenfreude for when this game flops. Probably won't, but hey, I can dream. Nixon is just here for the content. I can't see a world where this flops, honestly. I can't see a world where this is absolutely a mess. You know, super buggy and I don't know. But they did have, like, how long was it in the development? When did they start? When did they announce it actually? Does anybody know? Do you think today could fail at this point? I mean, yes, I think so. Like, if it comes out and reviews are super bad, would even flop is too big for that? Is it too big to fail? That's the question. I think it's kind of a Cyberpunk 2077 situation, right? Where I think people will likely still play it or pay for it and play it. But remember, on Sony, back then, they actually had to take Cyberpunk down, I think, and didn't they also refund all of the purchases, something like that? So, I mean, there was a precedent for this. So it might, if GTA 6 is really, really bad and buggy, we might just see the same thing again, where PlayStation might just take it off the store for a little bit. I don't know. I don't see a Cyberpunk situation for GTA 6. Because, I don't know, I cannot see it. Hype is probably too strong. People have been playing GTA 5 for how many years? 10 or something. So here's the thing. Maybe they changed it in such a way that it is no longer a game. It's just a movie. So there can be technically no gameplay bugs. At this point, it's just a movie. So, you know, Cyberpunk had a lot of mechanics and gameplay and whatever. Maybe GTA 6 is just you know, you're just buying the cinema tickets at this point. I have no idea. Maybe that's the case. But yeah, when is it coming out? Also, when did they announce it, guys? Do you know? How long did they work on it? When did they announce it? And when is it coming out? I think it's coming out in November, right? Does it actually say here? No. This is just a store. I have no idea. GTA 5, GTA Online lived through 2-3 generations of consoles. Granted, they have Starfield. Yeah, the thing with Starfield is though that it was a little bit buggy, right? But the general thing was that Starfield was also just very boring. I think that was the main problem with Starfield. Because if a game is not boring, people might be able to overlook the bugs and whatever. But if a game is boring on top of all of the technical mess, then it's kind of a really hard sell. What if GTA is boring? Here's a hot take. I think GTA has been boring since GTA 4, at least. I think GTA has always been kind of boring. But I don't know. When GTA is not even about stealing cars anymore, dude. There is a world where they changed this so much that you cannot go off the main path, off the main story, and you cannot even like walk around and do whatever you want. I can definitely see that, where it's like this very rigid campaign, and you have in the story you have absolutely no freedom because story-wise it wouldn't make sense. I can see that happening. I can see it happening. It would be kind of crazy though, because then it's not GTA anymore. But what if, just what if, right? What if they have a campaign mode where you can do absolutely nothing, just follow the story, and then you have a custom sandbox mode where you can do you just try GTA 5 too? No, I've never played GTA 5. Oh shit. Free TA, let's go. we want freedom. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe mods are going to save the game, so we will see. No, dude, so here's the thing about the landscape currently, right? Like people like Nick Scenario here, they're waiting. They're like vultures. They're ready to have a big laugh when they stumble, when they see something that does not work. So I feel like a lot of other people are doing the same thing right now. Like people that are farming drama and stuff like that on YouTube, so that they can post an hour-long essay about why GTA 6 is actually bullshit. So in today's landscape, it is actually gonna be really, really interesting how far or how dividing this game is going to be. Because I feel like there's still going to be the diehard fans, right? And on the other hand, you will have the drama farmers, and yeah, it's gonna be really, really cool. Now, if anybody wants to make a game really quickly and release it on the same day, just for science, that would be really interesting. Like, be the only indie game that dares to launch on the same day as GTA 6. I kind of would have wanted to do that. If I have like a side project that I could release really quickly in like 3 months or whatever, I kind of would have wanted to try that. Mods are also gonna save Starfield eventually. Eventually, they're going to turn Starfield into Skyrim, and then it is saved. Anyways. So currently it has 31 degrees.
I dare you to say anyway.
Anyway, hello Task, how are you doing? How are you living under these temperatures? Is it bad in Germany still, or is it better now? Apparently it's going to be cooler now today. In the afternoon at least, we will see. The last GTA that I've played was Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. Despite playing a SCAT, it was actually kind of mediocre, and I haven't heard a single good thing about Saints Row game that got released after that. I played Saints Row 3 and 4, and I think both of them were fine. I think 3 was a little bit better, but it was like a fun co-op game. It was really, really cool. I can picture a scenario that makes people turn on Rockstar. If they shut down GTA Online to redirect the player base to GTA 6, then it will be a shitstorm. That is a good point, yeah. Like, how are they going to transition all of that? At some point, I think Rockstar, they don't have a replacement for GTA Online, right? Are they going to update it to GTA 6 graphics, or is there any news about that? It's cooler since Monday when it rained. Nice. Mixed a new track today, and I think it's 95% done. That sounds very good. That sounds very good, Task. I'm excited to hear it. But yeah, that is definitely like GTA Online. So here's the thing about online spaces, right? For a lot of people, even if you don't like GTA or GTA Online, but for a lot of people, I think GTA Online is kind of a home where they can meet with friends, stuff like that, to hang around. So this is almost like a personal thing at this point, you know, where people call it home and people call it the safe space or whatever. They just can hang out and meet the friends because they live a long way apart and stuff like that. So if they move that, if they turn it off, that could actually have a bit of a bad rep for GTA, for Rockstar indeed. Stop killing T on Jack Neck coming in with the hashtags today. 3 had a nice start with 2 endings. I agree, it was pretty cool. 4 was good for all the shits and giggles. It was like pure meme fest, which a person also enjoyed. Yeah. Oh, that is absolutely true. 3 actually had a really good story, but I think they kinda ditched that with 4, unfortunately. But yeah, it was still fun to meme with your friends. They will just transfer account data so you won't lose your money, cars, etc. I think they will try to transition into GTA 6, but they cannot shut down GTA 5 Online. That would kill 5M. What is 5M? Oh, and every roleplay server out there? Yeah, see, but eventually Rockstar will have to find a way, or international hashtag day. I like that, Jack Neck. That is so meta. I love that. That should be a thing. International hashtag day. Oh, celebrating the hashtag. Yeah, and then see, this is my maybe that is why Stop Killing Games failed, because Rockstar was behind it. Rockstar was like, we cannot let this go through. We cannot let this go through because we first need to turn off GTA 5 Online, and then you can do whatever you want with that law. It's a modern thingy for Rockstar games. All right. Hello, Taskers Chara. Cao Shanghao. Chara is it. The host of a lot of RP servers for GTA and Red Dead Redemption. Cool. Are you my best friend or my dad's best friend? Outside right now, so won't stay as long. Alright. Thanks for stopping by either way, Taskless. And Taskless is always Mothership stream maxing. He was like, he had the Twitch stream open yesterday, I think mine, and also Matt Chirp's stream at the same time. That was a sight to behold. Okay. Have a good day, indeed. All right, we will look into a few things today. For example, so we have the run creator, right, where you can select all of the deities, and I want to have this into, I want to turn this into like a native menu. Don't get cooked, Char. Yes, please don't get cooked. I think the temperature is not as bad for taskers. Last time I heard. Hello, Mr. Chirpy, how are you doing? Chirpy and I have been very excited about the new podcast lately, and we have spoken a lot about where we are going to distribute it, and we are going to make a standalone YouTube page and upload it to podcast services and stuff like that. Automod, what? Oh my god, what? Why? With smart detection? Well, I wouldn't say it's very smart, honestly. How can you do this? That's crazy. That is crazy. Why would you why would you age just 07? What the hell? Oh my god, that is not smart of you. A friend of mine went stream cycle and didn't get any internet money. Technic, do you wanna share the Twitch channel with us? I kind of wanna see what he's doing. But yeah, we have been very excited about the podcast, feature complete, and we're going to upload the episodes on a separate YouTube channel, which where we can actually have an intro and an outro, which is already almost done, I would say. And yeah, so they are also going to be edited a little bit, just so there are no technical issues interrupting the flow or whatever. So yeah, I am personally really excited about it. I think Matchup is as well. It was just 7, not even 6. Exactly. It wasn't even like he was breaking any laws with the numbers 7 and 6. Can you do me a favor and write Chicha in chat? Oh my god. There it is. Exciting times indeed, yes. I'm really excited. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, I don't know what triggered automod here. We have, okay. Is it not possible for him to have VODs? Is this just an affiliate thing? Do you guys know? Because I would have liked to see his VOD. I would have liked to see his video and maybe give him some feedback. I don't know. So, Technic, please, if you know, how was his stream setup? Did he have like a camera attached to his? He doesn't have VOD enabled. Oh, okay. Does he have like a camera here, like on a harness, or where does he have a camera? How did he stream? Does he want some feedback? Yeah, maybe he can share the VOD or whatever. Maybe if he wants feedback, I don't know. You should still be able to have VODs, but there's a setting to enable disabled. Okay, yeah, I think he has them disabled apparently. Something in the letter combination in his emote name. In his emote name, ah. Non-affiliate VODs have a shorter lifespan of 7 days. Ah. He had the cam on the handlebar. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And he was just using like the Twitch app or whatever, right? I'm curious because you know, I just like streaming, especially iOS streaming. You stream directly from DJI Mimo or so? Okay. Nice. Well, I think if he keeps doing that every day, maybe then he will slowly but surely. I'm also gonna follow him, so whenever he's live, I'm gonna redirect him. He is a VFX artist. Side effects, Houdini, Unreal Engine 5. The heck? What the heck? That's really cool. Okay. Well, I'm just really excited about people getting to streaming, so that's why if he wants feedback or whatever, let me know. Maybe if he wants me to watch the VOD, let me know. Okay, I'm in general just a very hyped man. I can hype up everything. He's doing like fancy movie effect stuff. That is cool, dude. That is very cool. Well, in that case, does he have any info here? No. He does not have any info here. he needs to have some info tiles here. Tell us a little bit about yourself, like a little bit of a short paragraph. Link your socials if you have any. Have some rules here about your chat or whatever. Like present yourself as if you already have 1 million followers or something like that. That can also have, you know. People check this info panel, this info tab a lot, and you know, if there's something there, it feels like he wants to be here, like for a longer time. Hello, Coding Gree, how are you doing on this fine Wednesday, mid of the week, man? We almost did it. We are almost done with the week. We're almost going to Friday. Cheers, everybody. Even just having a banner is much better look, so your channel doesn't look super dead. Exactly, yeah. Even Liz's info, it's really much better look for a channel. Yes, just you know, it's a few banners, a basic info, what you want to do with the channel, what are you all about. You know, just a few words, just to see that, you know what, I'm taking this a little bit seriously, even if it's just a hobby or whatever. And then you will, people will be more invested into it. Sleepy as hell, horrible nights starting to work. Oh my god. Are you saying it was super hot? Or other reasons? It's fresh and still sunny. Okay. How's it going around here? So we currently have 31 degrees. And it's gonna cool down in the afternoon, thankfully. I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, until then I'm gonna do a bit of game dev. Inside the room it has 27.7 degrees right now, which is not too good, but it's gonna be fine. We have the AC running. It's gonna cool down. Manager, can you give feedback on Liz's channel appearance? Oh, I can, sure. Scope creep is basically like, oh my god. What? 3 stream streak, oh my god. Now you're gonna make me translate Chinese? What is that what you're doing, Matt Chappie? Eine Schlange Füße hinzufügen? Wait. Adding feet to a snake? What is the I kinda like that. The scope brief is kinda like that, yeah. It doesn't do anything. Oh my god. But no, I would hope that that Taskers Chara was still here, because he could tell me if this is correct or if he knows about it. But this is actually the foot over here. I recognize this one. The other ones I don't recognize. But Tzu is leg or foot. I don't know this one. I don't know this one. Oh yeah, that is really, really cool. It's a classic Chinese idiom that means to ruin the fact of something by doing or saying understood things. It translates literally to drawing a snake in any feet. That's crazy. That is an amazing expression. I need to hack Chirpy. I lost my streak and Chirpy got a streak. Have you been doing private streams for Chirpy? Yes. It's for VIPs only. Drawing a snake and adding feet, it means running a perfectly good plan but doing too much or adding unnecessary details. I really love that. You know what? We were talking about scope creep being a possible topic for one of the next podcasts, right? So we could use that. We could use that as a you know, as an expression to go off. Put this in here. Process the chaos. What is that? Are you using chat to hold your password? What are you doing? I don't even know what it is. That's yeah. Take it back. Google Translate doesn't recognize it. Oh, it's right after Jervy. Yes. No, that was very good. Mein Luftkissenfahrzeug ist voller Aale. I've never heard about that. What the hell? It's a super long Finnish word. I thought Google Translate knows it, but it doesn't. Oh. Well, I don't know. What does it stand for? But that is a really good one. Scope grip is just stick drift in an FPS. Let me think about it. Stick drift in an FPS? I mean, stick drift is. Oh, you're saying. Okay. You're saying like adding stick drift from a racing game, adding that to an FPS. When you aim and stick is drifting, so you can't scope for the love of it. That makes, yeah, I guess if you see it from that direction, yes. Shorter works, aircraft turbojet engine. Ah, I'm pretty sure the Germans can make a long word of that too. Aircraft turbojet engine. Let's see. I'm just gonna do it this one, and then I'm going to change this into German. Flugzeug Turbojet Triebwerk. See, I think you can just leave the hyphens out and just write it in one word. German can do that. My favorite Chinese phrase is definitely yang. What does it mean? It says yang, right? Yang. No, it's yin. Oh, my bad. Yin mai long chao. Düster. Gloomy. Okay. But yeah, yin is actually gloomy. Yin is dark and female. The feminine principle of in nature, see? I know a bit of Chinese. I'm so good. And it's also moon. But yeah. We have that in Swedish too. Oh. Long also with hyphens. Nick got it. Okay. Scope creep is that neighbor that uses an AWP to check out on a woman. What? Oh, which means there's also no scope. Coding re. That is really, really good. A scope creep is just somebody who checks out. Yeah, and that is then definitely a no scope creep. I agree. Yes. Are you doing game dev today? Yes. As you see, I'm currently I have Visual Studio open, and that is my plan today. I'm going to do this, turning deities menu into like a kind of a native menu. That is my plan today. It's definitely not the Chinese title of my game. Oh, Shard of Gloom. Damn. Yeah. I remember that because I saw your logo translated into Chinese. My favorite, now I remember it. Okay. My favorite Chinese phrase is 我是. God damn it. Translate. Okay, 我是用各个翻译的 Google Translate. You goddamn genius. Discussion completely derailed. Yes, I see myself out. That was really good. You can stay. You're doing chaos process. Absolutely. Mahashiv's plans to do game dev. Chat's plans to distract him from said game dev. Absolutely. Focus. No. I can type while looking at chat. See, if chat is loud. How are your voice recordings coming along? Oh, that's a good question. My favorite English phrase is "I'm sorry, I don't speak English." Yeah, that's my favorite French sentence as well. Je ne parle pas français. I don't speak French. Turning out very nicely. The upcoming demo after will have full voice acting. Wow. Throws the flashbang. Find a hole. No one here is distracting anyone. Exactly. Confusing the chat. But yeah. I wanted to talk about the social media ban. Talking of distractions, guys. 4 in 5 under 16s in Australia are using social media despite bans, study shows. So as you've heard, social media in Australia is banned for under 16s, right? But apparently it doesn't work because 80% of under 16 in Australia said they're still using social media 3 months after legislation banning them from it came into force. So I think first of all, if you're already addicted to social media, you will find a way. That's my first thought about this. And the second one is parents parents want to silence the children, okay? So they will find a way. They will just give them an iPad or a phone where they have maybe using their own accounts or whatever. So I think this is why this is completely failing. Wait, what? Didn't work? Completely unexpected. Yeah, exactly. Now I think this is you cannot enforce this. Like, people will find a way, and especially here's another thing why I think this is not working, because some people might use some of these sites to I don't know, to talk to their friends, right? And I mean, people will find a way. This is it's not gonna work. Now, I personally would support it, because I know how addictive it is, because these apps are made to, you know, completely keep you on the app and stuff like that. There's a psychological thing going on with dopamine and stuff like that. You know about all of this, right? So it is very bad for you. It is bad for your brain, for mental health. I totally agree that teenagers should not have access to this, because it's nobody should have access to this. Actually, it is bad for everybody. It's bad for society. But this is not the way to do it. I don't know. This is not the way to do it. It kind of reminds me of when, I don't know where it was, but I think they tried to ban alcohol, right? And it completely backfired, because did someone say dopamine? No. It completely backfired, because then people will find other ways, right? I think the only way to battle this is to raise awareness. But even then, it's not gonna work, because you have all of these awful pictures on the back of the cigarette packs, and even those don't work, right? So I don't know what to do about that. I don't speak expert phrase. I know how to say most languages. Okay. Undock the footage of corner theory in the wild. Excited. That is really good. That is really, really good. Oh my god. I was hoping it works so we could use the same method for drugs. Code and agree, exactly. This could have been a very good poster child for actually, you know, getting rid of drugs, alcohol, and pornography, and all of these other kind of things that we shouldn't do as humans. But unfortunately, it doesn't work. I recently realized that I can actually do my native language with accent and pretend that I'm not actually a native speaker. No idea why I'd want to do that. But knowing that I can do it is nice. Can I do it in German? No, probably not. I see where it comes from, it makes sense. Prohibiting access to internet and social media works so well. Just look at the entirety of Russia. They don't use YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at all. Yeah, they should install cameras to homes and street lamps. Expensive but good solution. You think? Okay. Let's start with your toilet room. You can use it when strange asks for the way. The prohibition in the US. Thank you. Yes, yes. And that completely backfired, right? Wasn't this when they started walking around with alcohol in the brown bags? I think this is when this started, right? With happened alcohol once. Yeah. This is it. Yeah, prohibition area, and Marcus started this because it's not all that bad. Okay, as well as USSR worked so well. With my ass off. This was really good. The video was really good. Instead, boosted organized crime, bootlegging, and overall corruption. Awesome job. Yes. Imagine going to your local dealer and asking for latest Instagram reels. Do you have some more of those reels, dude? I could use like 2 or 3. But you know what? The social media algorithm. I mean, I've talked about this before, but it is exactly like gambling, like the gambling machines, even in a way where, you know, near misses give you more dopamine, which means even if you go on social media, for example YouTube, and then you get like 2 or 3 good videos, and then you get a few bad ones, but the bad ones give you more dopamine because you are more likely to keep scrolling to see good ones again. Everything is so well made in that regard to keep you on the apps. And that is why I think this is so dangerous. But banning them? Nah. It doesn't work, dude. Rashi isn't talking from Instagram doom scrolling with scroll. Do you think so? Do you really think so? Okay, I'm going to start a little bit smaller today. We are going to make a little bit of a mock-up. Just to have a bit of an idea what we're gonna do. I really like making mock-ups because you can just move things around and be crazy. Oeda, did you play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? Don't mock me. I did not. Wait a minute. So first of all, I'm really confused because why cannot they just say what it is? I always have to look up which part it is. Is Rebirth the second part of Final Fantasy Remake? The conversation flows so fast I cannot keep up. Right. Is Rebirth the second one? I really have no idea. Remake is 1, Rebirth is 2. Okay, and Revelations is 3, right? Okay, I did not play Rebirth yet. The thing is, I kind of want to wait until everything is completely done and patched to infinity, and then I will check it out again. I played the first one. I kind of liked it, but it deviated from the story, so who cares, right? The real question is, is this coming back anytime soon? That is the real question. I wanna have this again, you know? I don't care about Final Fantasy. I wanna have the L'Oreal Paris ad.
It targets dull, dehydrated hair. L'Oreal Power Moisture with hyaluronate rushes 10 times more hydrating power deep into the hair fiber to help lock it in. My hair looks transformed. 10 times more hydrating power. Ultimate softness. What are you waiting for? You've got the power to change the life of your hair. New Power Moisture by
that is what I want.
More power to you, and you're worth it.
This is what I'm excited about. Nah, not Revelation or whatever. No. I want to have the next L'Oreal ad. Remake integrated DLC. Okay. Yeah. Because it says integrate, right? Integrate. I don't know what they're doing, but they're really milking that franchise to death. Cinemas constant and stuff like that. Wait. I think more things should have Yonder pouches. What is a Yonder pouch? Verschließbare Stofftasse, der... Oh! Handy-free zones. Ah, okay. Interesting. For phone-free spaces. Cool, I didn't know about that. Worst part is, exactly. Worst part is, these apps are designed to be habit-forming. People nowadays are just content, no pun intended, to lie down passively and have real TikTok served to them unprompted. Yes. This is really like, they're making it through the notification stuff, right? They're making it a habit because they know exactly what they're doing. They know the human psychology so well that they just find a way to make it a habit. So you have to be on the app every day. I went to a Chappelle stand-up and they used those. They work quite well. That's cool. First game of Duke Nukem was released today, 35 years ago. Oh my. Wanted your opinion that the game has a lot of fillers. So even the first Final Fantasy remake had a lot of fillers, right? And my opinion on that is I honestly think just remaking the Final Fantasy VII original almost 1-to-1 would have been better. I don't know. I can see why they're doing it this way, but it's... I don't know. What is worse? Mixed 3,000 reviews or having positive 150 reviews? I don't know. The first one made you more money in my book. Speaking of rebirths, Binding of Ice rebirth is 90% off right now. Costs like 1 quid. If you don't own it, I'm pretty sure it's illegal to not buy it right now. That's crazy. Hello T-Vec. TA not cooling off for today. What the fuck? So yeah, I think it's just a pocket and then it's closed. And then you need kind of a, I don't know, when you leave the premises and it opens again. I don't know. I don't know how that works. It's locked by security when you get into a venue. Okay, and then you keep it by yourself so it cannot get stolen, and then it gets open again when you exit, right? Makes perfect sense. I think that's a really cool concept. We actually have around the corner Wieden phone-free cafe. Offline Order, I think it's called. No, that's not it. Oh god damn it. that is a nice name. Offline Order. But that is not what I wanted to talk about. There is a cafe, offline cafe. There it is. The first offline cafe in Vienna, where you are expected to leave your mobile phone at the entrance. And this is actually around the corner here. This is in the 4th district. Yeah, you have these boxes. You lock the mobile phones into the boxes here. See that? You put it in and you lock it and then you take the key with you. That's how they're doing it. And then you can just sit there and stare into nothingness and ponder about your life decisions. Found a gate cafe. The system looks to be the basic magnet like security hooks and stores for expensive stuff. Oh, yeah, that could be it. And there's security around just in case if you need to call or something and they'll just tap you. Imagine your mobile phone going off and it's like, sorry, I cannot take it, it's in the pouch. And it's like having like the theme of, I don't know, from a famous sitcom or whatever, and it just plays it really, really loudly. It's actually easy bypassable. Oh. Twitch on phone isn't working. Oh no. T-Bag, no. Massive, also hello T-Bag. What if your security sees you tampering with it and you get kicked out? But all this is already, adds enough friction to using your phone that most people end up just enjoying anything. Yeah. No, it's just about, as you say, about adding friction and making you less, making the mobile phone less, I don't know, what is it called? You don't wanna watch it or whatever. Anyway, there it is. And counter +1 for task. We wanna move this menu over here, so there's nothing, there's no separation, there's no separate pop-up anymore. And we're gonna take a screenshot of this one. It's gonna be a bit weird, but we will figure it out, right? We will figure it out. I'm gonna paste this here. And I'm going to make a screenshot of the other scene. In fairness, there just needs to be a rule that when you put your phone there, you ought to put it into flight mode so you won't get called or message or anything. I don't know if it's that simple, dude. I don't know if it's simple. And then we're going to take a screenshot here. Actually, you know what? I can completely disable that. Let's disable it. Run creator atonements. Poof. Then we can take a clean screenshot. And now I need to cramp all of this information over here. I'm just gonna copy this here and see what happens. Rasterize. It really should be that shrimple. They tell you to do that, yeah, at least silence. This way you can still get notifications in your watch or whatever, but I guess some people will fail to do that. Oh my god, they also have Apple Watches and stuff. No. No. Okay, this is actually... Wait a minute, is this just working? Huh. Oh. Is this just working? It might be a bit... Yeah... But we can try putting it here. And then we can try putting this here, like this, see? And then maybe we can move this over here. We're just moving things around, guys. Nothing really, we don't care about how it looks right now. We just want to see what a potential layout could be. Oh. Please, oh, okay. Is this, yeah, this is it. Welcome to the stream, Teabag. Works now, I don't know what was going on. Yeah, sometimes, maybe they were just pushing out an update. Because, as you know, Spotify. Apparently, Spotify ships 4,500 production deploys a day. And 73% of pull requests are AI assisted. Maybe that is what Twitch is trying to do now. 4,500 production deploys a day. That is crazy. Why? That's insane. UI UX, can I chime in? What are we trying to accomplish? Yes. Watches aren't that big of a deal in terms of getting hooked, right? Oh, I have no idea actually. I don't own one. Scale 0.8. Yes, but I want to keep the font size. What I'm trying to do here is I want to have this pop-up should be inside here. This is what I want to do, render pack. So if you want, I can you can have a screenshot of here. There you go. I can also send it to you. I can send you the screenshot. And it would be so easy, just limit the upload to 1 song per week. This is realistic time span. What? What do you mean, Ludwig? It's useful if you left the kids at home with a babysitter and need to look out for your messages. True. Render park. There you go. This needs to contain all of this. Wait a minute. All of this. And also I want to have a I want to have the different selections here. I want to see what is currently selected, and also like kind of a random button, because sometimes maybe you don't want to have this and you can just click random and it will pick a random one for you. And cancel doesn't need to be here anymore. We don't need a cancel button anymore, which is really exciting. That is the reason why I want to do this, because it is very confusing right now. You get pinged and it tracks staff most alerts to no social media browsing. Ah, okay. Actually, I always kind of dreamed of having a smartwatch, but I just don't know how really useful those are for the price. I don't know. I actually don't know, because if I have my phone here and then I'm putting it down, then I don't want to see any, like I'm putting it face down, right? I don't want to see any notifications or calls. I want to be, free of it for like, I don't know, 30 minutes. And if I have a smartwatch, I feel like I'm always on or always available. It doesn't work for me. Spotify already has questionable UX. Come on, I know a guy that quit because his job changed to a code review and every PR was crappy after, but he kept denying. Oh my god. Has anyone seen the post where someone took all his savings to buy hundreds of thousands of digital copies of GTA 6 pre-order because he thinks when they come out they will be shortcome and they will be no, that's T-Bag, I don't believe that. I think somebody was trolling. I don't believe somebody was actually doing that. No, there's no way. The distribution companies, they should limit the upload for every artist so no one can upload 50 AI songs per day. Oh, that's true. That is completely true. But this is not talking about songs. This is talking about the Shopify app itself. I don't know if you are talking about this or the songs. But here it says the app is updated 4,500 times, and 73% of the updates of the pull requests and whatever are AI assisted. That is what this is saying. But yeah, I mean, the AI uploads, there's no way to stop that, honestly. Usually if you run Cycle Sim, okay, that's true. If you have like a heart rate monitor and even just for health reasons, I think a smartwatch is really, really helpful. I think that is absolutely true. And that not very worth it, yeah. Unless the gadget person want it for fun. You can turn off notification on your watch, yeah, but then why do you have it? I don't know, it's kind of... Got a Garmin and they use it for all kinds of sports stuff. Yeah, that is... No, I understand that. I totally understand it. Okay, give me a second. It's time to have a hydration break. Did you guys see how Germany lost the World Cup? Did you guys see that match? Dude, that was crazy. Oh my god. That was insane. I actually genuinely thought that modern smartwatches are pretty much equal to having a smartphone on your wrist, which would be neat. It is a bit annoying to grab a phone from a pocket every time I need to check notifications or send a short message. I mean, you can, as far as I know, right? But if you're sitting here like this, or just doing this to send your phone, I don't know, I would just rather take my phone. What I do come and see, however, are presets that are just for showing you time and checking vitals, counting steps. Yeah. I have a Garmin and I turn off notifications. It is a sport watch. I don't need message on my wrist. Enough that my leg vibrates. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I think about turning off the vibration of this phone as well, but I don't know. Sometimes the messages are important. Are they really though? Or do we just tell us that to ourselves? I have a Garmin too, but I also don't have notification. It's also my dive computer. That's cool. Dive computer. Wow. That sounds really, really cool. The way it is phrased, I mean. This is my dive computer. Okay, let's put this one here. I'm going to put this one here. We're just gonna have a very chill preview of what it could be. This is completely... Wait a minute. Why did I do it this way? Okay. Move this over here. Okay. And then we have 2 more. So we have 1, 2, 3. Move that here. Approximately what I want to do. And then we have those 2. And we're gonna move that over here. Just play it by the side. That looks like it could work. Then we reduce the differences a little bit. That could work, guys. I think this could work. We could the background is dark enough that we can still use these, so it should be no issue. And the card is just to the left of here. Now I don't have a random button, but there's one more space where we can put this over here. Oh. Come, wait. Huh? I'm curious how he spells my last message. Wow, that's way better than my pedometer. Spy Kids movie was my childhood. I really loved them, and typing message on my wrist, I would totally do it. Even though I type fast on the phone. Okay. So there's a bit of a nostalgia thing going on. I get that. You could also speak into your watch and let it transcribe into text messages. There you go. Task has solved it for Unix scenario. I had like one of those wristwatch calculators in the past even. Wow. Living the future. Living the Soviet dream. Keyboard would, I don't know why I said that. Keyboard would wear down really quick though. Which was weird. I said it, by the way, because there's some really impressive Soviet architecture and technology. Keyboard would wear down really quickly though, which was a real shame. Battle Love was terrible. Okay. Talking into your watch sounds like enough Spy Kid thing, so I'm all in for that. Yeah, absolutely. It's like Kid, you know? Not Kitty. Knight Rider. God damn it. He was always talking into his watch. That is what he did. Wrong, ha. Well, what do you mean wrong? You mean pedometer. Pedometer. AI smartwatch, so we can code. Exactly. People are gonna vibe code like this. They're gonna sit on the beach like this, and they're like, okay, open code. And now I want to have a function where the character jumps and has a double jump. All right, let me know when it's done. And it's like, wait, I need another glass of wine, please. Oh, it's done. Okay, and now make some unit tests for that and let me know when it's done. Combined with AI smart glasses. Oh, yeah, you can actually see the output. Nice. Oh, yes, it is. I did tell you guys that we did some vibe coding on Sunday to quickly turn a game idea that I had or we had into a quick prototype, and yeah, it is quite impressive. It is really quite impressive. You're very qual for the ultimate heck-lecking dude. How is it going? The ultimate combo, yes. Philip, question: can we slightly retouch the other screens like deck and journal, or do you limit yourself to just the theater screen? It depends on what you want to do. It depends on what you want to do. I'm open to changes, always. For now, my goal is to bring the deities into this menu, so it is not a pop-up anymore. I think this is an important first step to make this a bit more streamlined, because right now it is really confusing when you open this and it's like it is a pop-up and you have to cancel out of it, and there is another cancel, and it's like, well, what are we doing? And this opens this tab over here, and game mode just changes. So there's a lot of things that we need to streamline here. or can streamline. I don't know if it's really necessary, but I want to do it. I want to do it. But yeah, this pop-up is really the thing that needs to go. And if it's like an atonement tab over here, then it is right here, and you can you still see what you have selected over here. That is the goal. That is the goal. How is the deity menu set up right now? That is maybe the first question before I do anything else. Select deity. Okay. And that is in atonements. So in theory, I could have the same thing. And the difficulty circle has a button as well, right? Cards a button, and the menu is run creator. Okay. So in theory, I could do the same thing. I can turn all of these buttons for to target the run creator and remove that. And remove that menu, yes. No, I think it's not that difficult. I think we can do it. Absolutely. I think Random wants to redo all he can reach. Yes. Yeah, didn't Pokemon Go made offline quite as familiar use possible? I don't know. That sounds almost dystopian. I thought it wasn't just military, but yes. Oh, Pokemon Go was actually a massive surveillance mapping project. Really? Government supported or what? Gotta go again, too much work. Oh, no, teabag. Have fun. At least, I hope there's no humping dog today. Crazy. Hey, we have a blind spot, but put Pokemon there. Oh. Insane. Remember, kids, if something is free, then you're the product. Yeah, absolutely. Especially social media. We are going to try and do that, what I just said. We're going to, I don't know, do I really want to do that? So if that, wait. Let's go to show. Let's see what happens. Show, menu show. So I think we should find the common thread between atonements and, wait a minute, does this have a separate class? It does not. Atonements is a canvas. What the heck? No. Okay. Well, let's see. Run creator. Show tab difficulties. I don't like that name, but yeah. We have an active tab. Okay, so this is where we probably need to refactor the active tab. I think it's time. Yeah. Active tab needs to be an enum. Because right now this is very confusing. This is way too confusing, guys. Yeah, let's do that. What does canvas mean? Canvas is basically a way of having a... So I'm trying to think of how to explain it. Basically, you have this sheet of paper, right? And imagine this is the canvas, and then you have 2D objects inside of the canvas. For example, you're drawing a card inside of the canvas because it's 2D, right? But the canvas itself can be in 3D space. So if you have a card like this, then you can have the card background as a 2D sprite. You can have the image as a 2D sprite. You can also have like UI text in the canvas. And then you can take the whole canvas and turn it in 3D space. That is why you need a canvas. I hope this answers the question. They stayed in home office because of the heat. They are back tomorrow. Oh, okay. No. The humping dog is back tomorrow. Pretty sure that Pokemon Go was basically collecting all the data, and then they used the data of users moving around to build a massive routing map that can be used for a lot of things. Like for AI vehicles to build routes that There's probably an article on that somewhere online, but that I can't be bothered to look up. Yeah, I believe you. Okay. We are going to turn the menu off. I think this is the first step. Goodbye. Remove component. So, in the show tab, okay, show tab difficulties, we actually have this, and it says, take navigation, check this, spawn difficulty circles, update difficulty, and show circles. Okay. All of these should be in a separate class. But I'm not gonna do that right now. Show circles in difficulty circles. So we have one advantage right now because we already have a separate class for the deities. So that is good. The menu is run creator and the pop-up it should be really, really simple. Show tab difficulty. I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to say show tab non-atonements. Show tab deities. Oh, wait a minute. Is it this way or this? The other way? It's not related to a diet, right? Yeah. I was confused. Active tab is... Okay, we have 3 active tabs already. This is also what I want to do. I'm gonna turn this into an enum. So public enum run creator tab, and we have, I know what do we have? We have journal is 0. Gonna make a small side note here. Journal is 0. Then we have deck selection is 1. Then we have difficulty or atonements. Difficulty is 2. And then we have, what is 3? Journal day. Wait, what? Tab journal day is this. Show journal is this. What is the difference between journal and journal day? Huh? Okay, anyways, journal day is 3. And then we have deities. +2. And then we have 4 is the deities. Okay. I saw that in a video somewhere and was like, what the fuck? Okay. Damn. They actually did it. So we have journal. Then we have deck selector. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just use deck. Then we have atonements. I am going to call atonements now. Journal day. I don't know what the difference is. I feel like I might be using journal day now instead of journal, so maybe this can actually go away. But I'm gonna include it. And finally we have deities. And the current tab is run creator tab. Oh, it is a run creator tab. And then it's going to be journal. This is the default. And now all of them are going to scream at me, which is fine. It is not screaming at me. Because 0 can always be true. Interesting. Run creator tab dot journal, which is the first one. Then we have this one, which is 1. Which can be deck. Then we have 2. This is the difficult one, which means in this case it's atonements, because that is the new name for those. In a deities tab, we're going to call it deities. And here we have journal day. I don't know what the difference is between those, but we will see. I'm going to copy this because we're going to need it. if it is 0, which is journal, or if it is 3, which is journal. I feel like I changed something and then did not remove something that I should have removed. 0 is this one. Active tab is journal. Now you could write this into... You could have changed it into this, but it's fine. It is completely fine. I'm going to copy this again, move it down here. And the one is deck. I'm actually curious if there is an outside code touching this. Probably not. Let's see if it's still working. So we refactored the active tab into an enum, which is going to help us because it's less confusing in what tab you're currently in. And now show tab. Thank you very much, Dungeon Rat Games. How are you doing? Are you working on a Dungeon Rat game right now? Okay. Show tab difficulty is this now. Show tab deities is this. So we need to be careful here because check navigation. What does it do? Hello. Check text mastery display. Check navigation. Check navigation. What does this do? Else action show deck. Action show atonements. We are currently refactoring some of the run creator menu, in case you're curious. And yeah, so basically I want to streamline some of the user experience. no, just going to lurk a little bit. Much love, alright. Have a nice lurk. Okay, so active tab is this. I still want to know the difference between that. Also, that is very bad. Like, don't leave commented out code in your code base, guys. If you have Git, just remove it, and if you ever need it again, revert it or see what the commit was. But I keep that around everywhere. I don't know. Sometimes oh yeah, I know now. There was a time in this project where I didn't have Git. Just recently, actually. So, show tab deities. What is it gonna do? Check text master display. Set journal background position. Yes, that sounds good. I don't need this anymore. We don't need the canvas parent. Is this something that happens in every one of these? No. It's okay. We don't need the difficulty circles. We don't need the update difficulty circle. We need to show deities. Does this not have a connection? Select. Oh, there it is. Show deities. Okay. Update total curses. I don't think this is necessary. Okay, show deities, and then oh, this is actually really exciting. I don't need this. Does it actually get activated? No. This is trickier than I thought. There's a bigger underlying issue that needs to be resolved before the deities can be replaced there. What speaks against this solution? what speaks against this solution? This can also be temporary, to be honest. But I think having it here is already better than having it in a pop-up. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think if this is the first iteration, I think it can work. That is my honest belief. Because it perfectly aligns with the menu here, and I mean in terms of space, it definitely fits. And it is better than the pop-up. I honestly believe that. And then we can think about, you know, other ways of improving it. But I'm curious what you want to do. So, does this work now? That's the question. Display button add. Huh? Display buttons add. Is it actually being shown? It doesn't say when it is being activated, which is a bit confusing. Oh, let me go back to the run creator. Select deity. Oh. Game object set active. Wait. Ah, okay. Show deities. We don't need this anymore. Wait a minute. Okay. I got it. We can remove this one. And then we can change the button call. You have an idea for the overall improvement? Okay. Again, overall improvement sounds really good. I think for now, if we at least get rid of the pop-up, then everything is a bit more aligned and streamlined, right? I think this is the first step into even being able to do a larger undertaking. That is my opinion. Right now, task, it is in a separate pop-up, and I want to get it out of the pop-up. I want it to just be a tab, like atonements, for example. Because right now, if you click through the items on the menu, I can show you the world. If you click here, right, you see the deck selection, and then you have atonements here. Game mode is just a switch basically, and then you open deities, which is not working at the moment because I just moved it out. But it was a completely different pop-up, and it looked like this. And it completely is a complete overlay, and it kind of takes you out of the menu because it's like, wait a minute, now I have to cancel if I don't want to select anything. Or it is very confusing, which is why the first step is putting it here like the atonements. That is what I'm going to do. And then we can, in the future, you know, think about even larger changes. Yeah, it was not optimal because basically every button on the right side is doing something different. So even if just the deities being not a pop-up anymore, that at least makes two of them do the same thing. Like the deities, I mean, they are all, so three of them are doing the same thing now. The deck selection is inline, the atonements is inline, and the deity selection is also inline. So everything is at least not in a pop-up anymore. I think this is a good direction. Makes sense for visuals, yes. No, but I've also seen people, or for example, like my wife, she was like, wait a minute, now I have to cancel. And then she was also trying to cancel out of the atonements because the pop-up of the deities made it look like you have to cancel it to get out of a menu like that. So it is overall very confusing. And I think this is one step in the direction of clearing it up. So, there was a select deities, no, yeah, exactly. I want to have the buttons that says deities and then say show tab. Wait a minute, action show deck, action show atonements. Oh, okay. Action show deities. Let's put it over here. Action show journal. Public void show tab deities. There it is. You can only select the atonements in the custom run. The whole right column in the journal is just there to select the deity and start a run. I have an idea of better communication of the journal days, atonement stuff to the player. Alright. Let's see what idea you have. Okay. That should at least open up the deities again. I still have the tabs here. I don't think I need them anymore, but I'm gonna keep it open. It's fine. So start. Atonements, deities. Atonements, deities. Good. Select deity. Where are you? Ah, you're at this. Okay, cool. So now I can remove the pop-up background. I can make sure the buttons are aligned differently. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a bit too bright, so I might actually have to invert that, or I'm not sure yet. We will see. One step at a time. Let's just make sure that they're actually shown and aligned correctly, so they fit into this view. One step at a time. I'm going to remove the pop-up background for sure. Just turn it off for now. What is the background? I don't know. Canvas. Progress bar. Blank chain? Blank lane. What was it? What? Now the canvas is going to have all of the buttons, right? Okay. I'm going to set this to 0 and turn it off. Is this what is this as expected? Behavior as expected? We will see. And by using OLED monitor, that is a good question. I don't. Mr. Blackjack? No. I don't have an OLED monitor. If I go here, select deities. It is not being set to true because I forgot to re-add the code. There you go. I'm gonna set it active here and then hope that it actually gets set active to false at some point. No, it does not. Okay, clear tab. We need to add it here. Hide deck selection, hide circles, hide deities. Void, hide deities. False. There you go. I'm thinking, just the TV, nice. I'm thinking again OLED when I switch monitors, if it's worth it. I remember the PlayStation Vita had an OLED screen and it was really good. It was really good. Just do your thing while Marshall does his, while he's going this small thing. For next patch, you can work through the idea of bigger change and polish it for the presentation. Yes. And perhaps easy reuse once concept is complete. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. If he has like a general idea that requires a bigger rewrite or whatever, but it makes the experience better, then absolutely. Yeah, only thing I hear is problem with too many reflections. Oh. There is no way that you can get an OLED screen that does not have reflections. I mean, that was a problem on the PlayStation Vita too, absolutely. But I would have thought that at this point it was possible to have like an matten monitor. I don't know what the English term is. Matte Demon. It's probably it. I very much like my OLED TV, but often the content is a little dark. Because it's like a true black, right? Modern monitors have a bit of a anti-Spiegelungseffect. Okay, but in general here that is the biggest problem. Yeah, I don't want to see myself. that is I mean, my mobile phone is also very it can act like a mirror, you know. And it's fine on a mobile screen, I guess, but even then, when I'm just something typing or whatever, and then I see my face and I'm like, oh my god, this is what I currently look like. No, this is the This is the guy currently playing Slay the Spire on a phone on a plane. Oh my god, you look so stupid. You look tired is what I don't want to say. I don't want to see less of the game as soon as the wall behind me gets brighter. Exactly. That is a big problem. I thought everybody wants shipping monitors with reflective glass. Yeah, they're doing it on purpose. It's like, I know our audience, our customer base are all beautiful people and they like to see themselves all the time. It might work for them, I don't know. OLED monitors can be reflective because the screens lack the traditional polarizers used in LCDs. Especially, I don't know what that is, QD OLED models. Naturally reflects light, however the severity of the reflection depends heavily on the monitor's coating. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, is this currently working now? Ah, show special LR card has no receiver, huh? Ah, there's actually an error in the program, in the menu. I don't know why this is happening currently. But anyways, we have +3. This is working. What if I go to... Oh, this is because the menu is active right now. Right. Right. Okay, it should not be enabled. So when are these actually created? When are these initially? Instantiate, yes. Wait a minute, when are these instantiated? If I look over to my TV, it is very much like a mirror. See? I'm sitting here in the boring room. Just another rainy sunny afternoon. It is not here yet. Wait, so now it should work, right? I'm trying keyboard controls. Yes. Okay. Ah, got it. So as soon as I go here, I have all of these. Okay, keyboard is working. Nice. And if I switch back to atonements or deck, which I currently can only do with mouse, then they should be deactivated. Yeah, which is why there is a hide atonement function. Hide circles, yeah, there it is. Hide deities. Can I say it select deity, hide? What does that do? Clear cards. Okay, clear cards, clear buttons, hide description, set a close menu. Oh, I don't need that. That sounds good. That sounds very good. I think I'm gonna try that. Clear button. Yes. Wow, it's actually destroying the buttons. Insane. Wait, I need to do this. I might not need to do this. I might not need to disable it. Because it comes from here. Hide next stream. Yeah. Okay, I don't need to do this probably. Lemon tree. OLED are very fast at switching colors, so for FPS, fast-paced gaming, it's good. Oh. But OLED does have a problem with burn-in, right? So, is that still the case? I think there was a problem on the PS Vita. Like if you're playing a game where you have the UI icons in the top left corner all the time, like for 24 hours, at some point it's gonna burn in. Was that the case on the OLED screen, or am I thinking of something different now? That's why I was thinking about maybe getting one for gaming. Nice. Gaming. Let's go gaming. Sicht mit KI. Yes, OLED burn-in is still technically possible because it is an inherent characteristic of organic light-emitting diode technology. I think it's so crazy that this is like an organic display. Like, are they actually alive? Imagine being alive and your purpose is to display a light or not. Thanks to advancements in panel engineering and built-in software protection, it is no longer a major concern. Oh. Matthias YouTube Shorts, menu in the right burned in. Really? That is hilarious. Actually, I find that is really funny. YouTube Shorts, menu on the right burned in. Did you think about banning it for your kids, Ludwig? Did you think about doing it like the Australians? Or are you fine with kids watching shorts? Okay, coroutine couldn't be started because gamer restriction is inactive. Oh, excuse me. Where's that coming from? Run creator hide DDs. Oh, because okay. No, okay. What we can do is if wait. Wait just a second. I don't think we need to do this next stream. I think we can do it now. I don't think we need this anymore. This was just an over thing from leaving a menu. Leaving the pop-up. I don't think we need this. Most kind of changes, but this fucking stuff is always the same panels. Yeah, I said no more shorts. That's funny. That is actually hilarious. Now every movie is like a YouTube short, exactly. I think it's a good thing to ban this shit. I absolutely agree, Tarek. I absolutely agree, Tarek. It should be banned nationwide. I absolutely agree. This is like exactly like cigarettes and etc. is very bad for your mental health. Absolutely. I think this should be stomped out. But yeah. It's never it's never gonna go away, I think. I don't know, actually, you know what? Social media might actually be super regulated at some point because more and more people are talking about it. More and more people are talking about that it is just like gambling in terms of how much dopamine it gives you. So there might be a shift. And I think there is also a shift already with young people where they want to be less on their phones, but I don't know if that's really true. I don't know if that's really true. According to this article, it's not. We will have problems in a few years. Yeah. I recently saw a reason for breakup. Wait a minute. Women. The real reasons women leave. Now, don't take this title too seriously, okay? I just want to show you one thing, okay? This is very interesting. I don't care if we should actually see an opposite video, the real reasons men leave. So I don't want to talk about relationships or whatever, but I want to show you one thing. I want to show you one thing that is so telling of our times, okay? 1931. Nothing, right? I mean, there's a lot of basic bullshit like toxic family, drinking, physical abuse, he cheated. Yeah, okay, that is everything of that is bad. But see what happens when we get closer to the internet age, okay? When we are getting about 1990 and then when we get to 2002, I'm gonna show you what happens, okay? Financial problems, he cheated, etc, etc. Physical abuse is down, fortunately. But now look what happens. 2000, and then we have 2001, and then something appears on the screen. Slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. His porn addiction. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is only rising throughout the times. Porn addiction is 22%, and then it's at 26%, and at the end it just keeps going. And I think this is so you can talk about the points of that or not, or whatever, or what women do to make men leave and whatever. That is not the point I'm currently talking about. The thing that I'm talking about is that porn addiction is a really bad problem. And it's the same thing with social media. It's the same thing with all other kinds of, shorts and reels and whatever. It's the same thing, and it is destroying relationships. It is destroying families. It is destroying the ability to enjoy simple things in life and to enjoy relationships and friendships and whatever. And that is a really big problem. That is a big, big problem that people need to, I don't know, be more aware of or hear of. I don't know. It's crazy. It is actually crazy. And here's the thing. I talk about this a lot. And every time in the past, I would talk about this with friends and I'd be like, you know what, I don't like watching porn because I think it's bad for you. And people would always laugh at me. Men around me would always laugh. It's like some people said, oh, are you not a man? It's almost like watching pornography is part of your identity. It's like, no. Men were more manly before porn was on the block, It is crazy. But people are so addicted to this shit that is destroying so many things. Honestly, it's really, really not good for us. By the way, it's funny how we here come back to the Black Mirror timeline. You don't have enough followers. You don't please count that. Where is the data coming from? I'm not saying this is a good video or whatever. It is very one-sided, and you could argue, where's the other video where about the reasons why men leave. This is not what I want to talk about. It is the fact that addiction keeps going up, and especially from stuff like that is on the internet, freely available, right? And that is destroying everybody. It's so weird. And I talk about this, and people are always saying like, but it's not so bad, right? I only watch it like once every day, or once every week, or once every 2 weeks. And I'm saying, no, it is really bad for you. It is really, really bad for you. And usually what happens is people find excuses to keep watching reels or whatever. Because the mind is really, really good at finding excuses if you're addicted. Oh my god, this is, yeah. That is why I think what Tarek said, it should be banned nationwide, yes. But banning it is not the solution, unfortunately. Banning it is not the solution, which is what I said earlier, right? Talk about the prohibition or whatever. When they banned alcohol, it's not, unfortunately, not gonna work. I have no idea what's gonna work. There is raising awareness, I don't know. Making people more aware of it, about the effects of dopamine. But the thing just is that people will always find an excuse, and people will just say, but it's fun, or I have a high libido because I'm a man, so I need this. Watching porn is like research. If I want to get better at sport, I watch professional sport. If I want to get better at games, I watch pro games. No, I don't think so, because it is selling you a fantasy that is not reality. Technic. It's funny thing, considering that porn was plain accessible even before internet. Yeah, but all of that is not good. All of that is not good, Nixonati. YouTube Shorts on OLED. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. Is it the menu on the side? This is that's crazy. Now, if you want to know more about this, I'm gonna... There was a really good video. It was a really good video. Is this it? This might be it. This might be it. Okay. I know this is really long, but give this video a watch. If you think this is not harmful or whatever. Yeah, Nixonal, and that is the reason, honestly, I think that is the reason why my parents divorced. Because my dad was watching all of that shit. And my grandparent and my grandfather was watching all of that shit. And there were like, if you go back and notice all of the problems that my male relatives had, a lot of those were because they were watching porn, they were softcore porn, they were watching magazines or whatever, and it keeps going. It just keeps going. It's like all of the uncles, grandfathers, parents. It is crazy. Even like my cousin, or it's just, I don't know. It's. I leave the link here for those who might be interested. What is that? Oh, that's pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much the same topic. Nice. Yeah, once you research this, and again, I've also done some studies on studies. I've done some research because I wanted to understand dopamine, right? And there's a really, really good book. It's called Refactorination. Unfortunately for, I don't know, or actually fortunately for me, researching dopamine led me back to why everything about porn or whatever is so addicting. So if you want to know more about this, Refactorination actually has a few. So this was written by a psychiatrist, and she actually had patients that were addicted to that. And there are some stories in there that will make you feel like you're not addicted, because those are really there are some very extreme examples in there. But it's just so sad, because like any addiction is so sad, because you have this. The problem is with any addiction is that the first hit you get, you feel really, really good, right? But then you have to keep searching for that high, and the longer you go, the longer you have to keep for that, and the higher dosage you have to inhale or whatever. So you're gonna be you become this really, really sad shell of yourself, and that is why I think. It is just so sad, because I think so many people are not reaching the full potential because of like social pressure of people saying, yeah, you need to watch this, you need to do that to be a man or to be accepted in society. Yeah, I don't know. I could go on forever for this. Imagine how much Con would be watching the same 3.5 hours. All right, Jack Nick. I want you to listen to those, or at least read the book Refactorination, then come back to me and see what you think about it. Anyway, let's let's do some game dev. Diät ist Umbau auf Inline. Okay. So we can hide it now. This is very good. Enemy +3. Don John is a good movie about that topic. I think it is. It has the what is the actor called? He also played a role in one of the big movies. I forgot his name. Is that like homework? No, you can ignore it. I don't know. I don't particularly care, Technic. I don't want to be sitting here and be like, you should do this and that. I don't know. Again, all I can do is I can say what I experienced. I can say what I found, and that I found that the effects of watching it are not good for you. In the long term, there's actually permanent damage or very long-lasting damage in your brain if you watch a lot of this. And that is, I think, why society is going to collapse. Inception movie. Exactly, yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, yes. The main problem with watching porn is the dopamine addiction that makes the rest of life boring. I missed the beginning of this discussion. So that is the biggest problem. Yes, the biggest problem with that is that you will not find joy in anything in your life. You might not. It might not be the case for you because you're doing a lot of activities and whatever. But it also like completely warps your reality in terms of the other gender or whatever. I don't know. So your view of other people, basically, it is really like it seeps its way through all of kinds of shit. And you have to understand one thing. Everything you put into your mind is somehow affecting everything you do, and you might not even be aware of it. Like, for example, I know one of my uncles who was really addicted to it, and you could hear it in the way he talks, and in the way in the jokes that he made. That he watched so much of that. You know what I mean? It's just like everything about his presence was that, I don't know, he just had this aura around him. And this is what I mean, like everything that you have to be really mindful what you watch and put into your mind, because everything you create, everything you put out, everything you talk about, everything you joke about, everything you see is then filtered through what you have previously consumed. It is you have to be really careful about it, about all of this. You can watch about 3 hour length movie in that time. You would be getting around scenes across the time movie average. The brain is not used to this high amount of external stimuli that porn provides you. It's like crack. Exactly. That is also one big thing. Yeah, the human mind was not made for this, basically. The more I listen to the thing about dopamine addiction, it really just sounds like just any other addiction, like drugs. No, this is exactly the same dictionary. That is the point. That is the point. Watching reels is giving you the exact amount of dopamine as methamphetamine. That is the point, Nixonali. That is why people are trying to ban it for underage people. That is the exact same thing. If everything comes down to dopamine, that is the exact same thing. That is why this is so dangerous. I don't know if I can still find the study. Social media, dopamine like methamphetamine. I might just butcher the. I have found this somewhere. I can find it for you again if you want. But it is really like it's insane. I'm addicted, super addicted to energy drinks. Speaking of which, we're back going to the store. Free math poggies. Yeah, you can. This talk depresses me. I'm gonna go back to playing some number graph games. All right, Jack Neck. Water quality. So yes, at first this can be very depressing or whatever, because it's like, oh well, how do I have fun in the world? Well, you can still have fun in the world, but I think it's if you have never been addicted, or if you don't think you are addicted, then it's fine. But for some people, stuff like this actually influences their life. It dictates their life, and this is why it gets really dangerous, because they cannot function without like having a few hits in them, right? They cannot function without. So I've heard about, like, there was one guy in our company that I worked for. He always was in, like, you know, not safe for work chat rooms during work, like in the company. And this is, you know, all of these things that are just formed out of habit or whatever. Water quality, even about as terrible in this day and age, it just doesn't taste good at all. What? Try water, yes. Blonde was having fun at one because you can see where everything drifts to, and that makes me sad. Well, you cannot, you know, that is a different problem altogether. You can only try to focus on things that you can control. And maybe try, I don't know, try practicing being grateful for the small things. Get it from a tap. Tap water is even more ass. My man is gooning at work. Yeah. But the thing is, some people are just so addicted that they don't even realize what they're doing. They just do it because the mind is telling them to do it. Because, I don't know. An addiction is... It cannot be explained to people who have never experienced an addiction before. Because... Your mind will find ways. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's like somebody has put a bug here, and then the ratatouille rat, and it is actually controlling you. This is what an addiction feels like. I just turned on the stream today because my brain just did it. I need it. Yes. Okay, let's have a little bit of a break, and then we go back to game dev. Hydration break. Are there people who have never experienced any kind of addiction? That is a good question. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to tap water. I feel like everyone is addicted to something at some point. Absolutely true. I think a friend of mine said that to me. He needs at least one to function normally. Yeah, I mean, there's a point to that. Absolutely. It's another form of addiction. It depends, I think. But yeah, if you really look down on it, it's just chemicals, right? Chemicals in your brain. I play gacha games, so you're not wrong. Right. I'm addicted to breathing, cannot live without it. All people that died were breathing in their life, so I think breathing is bad for you. Breathing just feels good, yeah. Especially if you stop doing it for like a minute or so. It does not ruin your life and like crack a boost. True. It can ruin your neural system, even brainstorm, right. With great highs, one once said, coming from up, high, down again, the air feels like syrup. Okay. Well, let's open this again. And then we're gonna check out the deck here. I think closing it is now working. Yes. Does it work with mouse and keyboard? With keyboard. It does. That is really cool. Nice. Okay, now we can think about restructuring it. So it actually fits here. Okay, so that is currently being made right here in the select deities tab, right? You can, and that is on purpose, Renderpunk. I wanted people, so if they are stuck on a challenge or on a journal day, they can try boss rush mode, because then it feels a little bit different. That is one of the ways where, so usually in games, you have to provide people to different challenges almost, where it's like, if they're stuck over here, then they can try it this way, or something like that. So having the boss rush was actually on purpose. It was mainly for the journal actually, because I wanted people to have a different option of playing through a journal day. Back from the store again. Do you live right over it? Yes. I have like 2 stores right next to my apartment building, so I can go to the store just for like 5 minutes and come back fully stocked. That's really convenient. That is why it's called convenience store, right? Okay. Show deities. Here's where we have the X column start, column width. So we need to have the column start at, is this 25? Okay, the column needs to start at, I would say around here, -1. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Actually, I do. We have 2 stores, a pharmacy, hairdresser, and lawyer in our building. Nice. So whenever you have a problem, you're gonna say, be right back, going to my lawyer. Having a breakup and getting clean from drugs can have quite similarities. Oh. Just like me, except hairdresser and a lawyer. The end Y. Where is the end? If X is in... Oh, it goes from left to right. Okay, so we have... The end X needs to be... column width times 1. There we go. I think I'm just gonna say float total columns is 1. I know this is a bit weird, but if ever I want to change it back into 3 columns, I can. So let's try that. Let's try it out. We're going into the witness protection program after consultation with the lawyer. You're sitting at your hairdresser, and then he's like, wait a minute, the color is incorrect. And then you're like, I'm just gonna go to my lawyer real quickly. Be right back. I'm gonna be right back. But yeah, we should be able to have 2 columns now. Deity. Okay, that works. Does it work with keyboard? Big question. It does. I could be a little bit more to the left. Wait a minute, I'm stuck somewhere when I go here. Where am I? Run creator. We need the player movement. What is my active UI? Active UI menu? What is the button though? Oh, it doesn't say. Okay, let's go to Run Creator. Active button. I will. Oh, 0? What? Why? There's a storm building south of Vienna, 1 or 2 hours, and it's gonna finally hit us. Nice. That is really good. Where do you see that? Where do you see that? Do you have like a website that you're looking at? Oh. Windy.com, I like that. I never heard about it. Let's see. Windy.com. No. No. Oh, is that it? Windböen. Wind is the best. I never heard about it. That sounds cool. Ah, so this is where you can see rain forming or what? Oh, it already is there's already a thunderstorm here. And do you think it's gonna come up here? Oh my god. Was there just lightning here? There was an animation here. If you close the graphic on the bottom, there should be a slider. Oh. Ah. Oh my god. Insane technology. Oh my god. Awesome graphics. I like how the lightning has some kind of lighting effect on it. It's like... Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna hit us. Absolutely. That's kind of cool. Wow, I really like the lighting effects, dude. This is so cool. Very cool. I'm really amazed by this. Okay, thanks for showing me. An effect was made by Check the Channel List, by the way. It says somewhere in the credits, probably, yes. You can see it built in last hour, that's cool. Click through the overlaps on the top right, it's insane what Winnie can display. Oh shit. Oh shit. What can it do? Oh, wait a minute. Wind? Rain? Oh my god. We're almost in there. We're almost in there. Clouds? Wirbelsturm? Oh my god. Waves? What kind of waves? Rain? Thunderstorm? Why is there... is this like a portal to hell? What is going on here? Oh, it completely moved me away. Okay. Ah, that's why. So we have... Oh, yes. Thunderstorms coming. Yeah, that's really cool. Satellite. Even more. Do I have to pay like 10 euros to have more layers? Or does it open the... Oh, it opens the side window. Okay. Stadthitzekarten. Oh my god. That is... we have so much data. Love it. Luftqualitätsindex. The air is not that good in Vienna, guys. Mäßig. Bordering on unhealthy. Well. But yeah, you see? This is why when you step into a train here, and then you go all over here to Linz or Wels or Schallerbach, and you step outside, the air is immediately much better. I think this is the reason. You can see it clearly here. If you just click on Vienna, there's a weather prognosis at the bottom. God damn it, I just closed it again. God damn it. Okay. If you click on Vienna, let's click on Vienna. Click. And then it says, okay, there's a forecast. 14 is 32. Then we have at 5 p.m. it's 28. Okay. Wow. 15-day. Oh my god. Ah, there it is. Windy premium for 15 days of looking into the future, which is probably not that accurate anyways. But that's crazy. So much data. I can see why this is the best one. Click Prognosemodelle. Where is that? Where's Prognosemodelle? Okay, I'm gonna click on Vienna again. Oh, that's crazy though. That is crazy. Stop closing before you read chat. Where is the bottom real last thing? Ah, Prognosemodelle. According to GFS, we're gonna have 21 degrees in the 3 hours. There's a difference of 7 degrees. Okay. Damn, dude. Why is there not Gemini or DeepSeek? Just use the iPro. Vorhersagen vergleichen. Oh my fucking god. Can we just take the average? Can we just take the average? Okay. It's insane. Well, thanks for showing that. So we're gonna remove the cancel button. Fanny Slam is in the house. Hello. We were just talking about the weather. Do you like data? This page has all the data in the world. Probably literally. There it tells you which one is calculated by whom on the right. Okay. It's that's crazy. You need the Formula 1 ones. Those are pretty accurate. Damn. No, the Formula 1 ones, they're probably paid to be accurate, right? So when they need it to rain, they're gonna fly into the air and they're gonna make it rain. You love data? Nice. Yeah, check out this link. Check out the link that Jackneck posted. This is all the data you need for the rest of your life. Click on aircraft on the bottom. Okay, this is the last one. I'm. This is the last one. Make a drain mentioned. On aircraft at the bottom. Okay. It sounds like sheet notes. It looks like sheet notes. It's like, oh yeah, it's in the C key. I have no idea what that means. The F1 teams have their own weather teams, and sometimes even people around the area watching the sky. But do they also have like the shaman walking around in a circle and doing a dance, a rain dance? You're using Windy? Okay, everybody knows Windy except for me. Can you play that for us? I will try. I'm sure they have. How is it going for you today, Fanny? Are you okay? Or are you dying of the heat? I'm currently trying to refactor part of the menu here so that it's inline instead of being in a pop-up. And I think it's going well. I expected a bit more resistance, but so far, oh yeah, I need to remove the cancel button. Oh, it's winter here. I have my heater running. That's good. I like I like the cold. No, that was a good side quest. Now I know about windy. I'm gonna remove the cancel button, but I'm gonna keep the random button because random is a valid selection. Okay, but we need to make it look like the other buttons, I think. Actually, now I'm not sure. I could actually have it be... No, I think it needs to be different, actually. Yeah. We're gonna move it down a little bit. Like this. Like this. I don't know, maybe something like this. Move it over here. And now it should be kind of in line. So I'm going to copy this. Normal debug. Copy all of this, please. Copy component. And I'm going to remove the cancel button. Goodbye. Actually, I might just disable it. Paste the transform values. You can have some of my heat. I got way too much of it. Yeah, we have an excess value, an excess amount of heat here. We were just trying to get a new record. It was important to reach that high. I don't know why, but I'm sure it's there's some kind of conspiracy theory that would work here. Why not a drop down menu? Because if you want to add more, it's going to be tricky with the available space. The reason I'm not doing a drop down menu is so. I just had a pop-up that expanded when you click on it, which is my kind of drop-up thing, right? But now it's not a pop-up anymore. Now you just click on it and you have the selection. It is still kind of like a drop-down menu, if you think about it, because it's a click and then you click here and then it's selected. It's basically it. But this also allows me to, in the future, maybe have two of them being selected. And to your question, I'm never gonna add anything anymore to this. This is it. There are never gonna be more deities. The deities are done, so there's never gonna be more anyways. No, I think this is fine. Because now you can do this, and now you can do this, and it's just one click. And then you can go back to this. Yeah, I think this is okay. Enemy +4. I do love heat. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I mean, do you love like 40 degrees or like what is your threshold of? Yeah, this is what I like. I know some people who say, oh, they're always really looking forward to summer and whatever. And it's like, really? You're looking forward to 40 degrees again? In the shade? I'm not. I can go without it, to be honest. Component values, and we're going to... Wait a minute, what is the last one? What Y do you have? -6, okay. So I'm going to give you -6. Put this to 2 or maybe 1. 1.5. Copy. Component. It should be better now with controls. Yes, that's it. Okay. Paste component values. 16 degrees minimum and 28 degrees max. Okay. Yeah, we have 31 right now. We had 40 degrees on the weekend. It's not good. I score with my wife all the time. I want winter back and she wants summer in the sun. Okay. Sure. I mean, it's fine. But people can do whatever they want. But 40 degrees? No. That's too much. I think this is working now. The goal of this was that it's now inline and we can click through it. And then we can later on polish it and change it up and make it beautiful. But I think in terms of functionality, I think this is better now. Nice. Okay. And another time we can think about polishing. Because I think like the background needs a bit more work. But other than that, in terms of functionality, I think this is okay. I'm selecting this and then I can go to this. Okay, the selected one should probably be highlighted in some way or form. Yeah, all things that I need to figure out. Applause. I think it's much less confusing now. Yes. Count that as a win. Okay, and again, we will definitely polish it up in some form or another in the future. Maybe, you know, if RenderPunk has a general change. Yes, I would like to have a look at your sketch. If none is clicked, you could always set it to random. Yes, that is the default state task. The default state is always random. So if you open it, then random is the default. But as soon as you select something, then it will stay selected until you hit random again. That is the default behavior right now already. Okay. Let's take a look what RenderPunk is telling us or showing us. Discord. I'm just photoshopping in the background. No, I think there is a button needed because if you have already made a selection, then you also need to select something else. So I'm thinking of the Slay the Spire menu. The Slay the Spire menu, when you have a character selection, you have you know, Ironclad, Silent, the robot, and the Necrobinder. And then you have the random button. So this is what I want to have as well. Yeah, to get back to random. Exactly. Exactly. Here we go. Oh my god. Look at this, guys. The journal. You're playing with the healer deck. Vanilla business bear gameplay. I like it. Mastered. Win a run with 5 atonements. Wow. Your selected deity. That looks really, really clean, dude. I kind of missed the buttons and so on, but yeah. I also don't think you always need to curse limit this description here. I think there could be still a pop-up. The atonements are gonna be really, really long. So you can have like 15 atonements selected at the same time. So I would also have this in a pop-up. But it looks very, very clean. I really like this view here. Very, very clean. Very nice. Is rough? Yeah. I'm just telling you what I think as well. But journal it works. Right. Ah, because journals only have maximum of 3 atonements. Ah, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I mean, the reason why I think this could work is because separating the journal view from the custom view is, I think, a good idea. So I definitely can see that. I'm trying to think. I'm also trying to jam here. Okay. Thinking out loud. What happens if I press select? Do I then still see the deities in like this inline pop-up or whatever? And how do I get back to journal mode? That is the question. Or do I need the pop-up here again? That is the question, right? I like the progress bar. That's very cool. I like the locked sign here because you need to play the healer, and I like the deck preview. Yeah, this is very, very good. A modern pop-up card. Okay. I can always turn it into a small pop-up again. It could be... Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it could also be a selector where you click left and right, like here. So you don't see all of them and you need to click through them, but it's a lot, right? So clicking through all of those would not be that fun. I like the slanted line. Where is it? I was eating though. This could even miss it. I mean, the slanted line could still be in the custom mode, right? But yeah. Okay. There's a lot that we can take from this. Absolutely. But you know what's funny? The fact that the middle of the journal is now in the middle, also because of a suggestion earlier. Now we can move it back to the left. Where it is, right? Design lives and breathes. No problems about that. I want my design being readable both left to right and top to bottom. So I hasn't really lost. Looks like a little box with all the straight lines. I mean, again, the slanted line could still be here, whatever, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think having a different view when you're in the journal is a good idea. And then in the custom you can still have the slanted line. I think this is a good idea because it is otherwise very confusing. Why you have, when you're in the journal, you have two buttons that are locked, and that doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So having it like this or whatever is, I think, a good idea. You have this in Monster Train, you have this in, say, Aspire, where the challenge runs always have a bit of a different UI. And yeah, that is why I think this is a good direction, absolutely. Very cool. Okay, let me think about the next steps. So in terms of menu, I'm gonna let RenderPunk cook, and then I will go through all of that, and then I will take a look at what we have and see where we can take this. When pressing custom, the slanted lines come flying in from the right. Exactly, it's something like that. And it's like, whoosh, and then it's back again, or something like that. There's a lot you can do. As long as it's, you know, but we definitely need to do something here, because it is, right now it is a bit confusing. So yeah. I also like the arrows for the game mode because I think I talked to Technic about this as well. Technic was also having some suggestions for the menu. Current buttons act like a hover pop-up. A button that takes you to another menu, yes. A hover again and a read button. Yeah, there's a lot of different things. That is why I need to change all of this. Okay. Okay, guys. We have, I think, made a lot of progress today. Let's take a look at who else is live today. Oh, Chirpy. Well, let's take a look at what Chirpy is doing. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. It is, we're going to be back on Friday. And we're probably going to work on the experience manager. I'm actually looking forward to that. But yeah, we're going to read Chappy and say hello. Thank you for this. Yeah, thank you everybody for joining. It was always a pleasure. XP manager, nice. Exactly, Task. You know what I mean. You know. Task knows. All right, see you on Friday. Bye.
I think